I make my triumphant return to 101 things to do in Minecraft. There's so much left to do, so let's get into exploring, building, and crafting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic day. So you may ask me, Brian, why are you back here? I died. Because of the magma slimes. And I know that hate is a very powerful word, right? I don't hate many things in life, but when I'm going through a basalt biome, when I'm walking about my business, and I have 15 cubes charging at me, like right at me every time, it's a little annoying, you know? And then you die, you do it again, you do it again, you do it again. So I lost the Silk Touch pickaxe. That's great. I did not lose the sword because I don't think I ever brought it with me. This is all I have left. Everything you see here is all I have left. So I have the gold, lead, all that stuff is gone. It's just straight up gone. So what I'm going to do is recharge that, obviously. And then what I'm going to do is look around for a bastion. So there is a thing I can do. So there is apparently a thing I can do to find a Bastion Remnant, okay? I'm going to find it by doing the following. First things first, my name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian, hello. Secondly, I'm going to go in a creative mode because I'm going to fly around to wherever this bastion is to show you what is in there, okay? So if I type in T and I do /locate, this allows me to find the nearest of whatever I put in. It be a ruined portal, a pillager outpost, mine shaft, mansion, fortress. So I could have found the mansion just by typing in this command and not looking for the map and the cartographer and the blah, 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 blah. But I did that legitimately because that's part of the game. So for this, to show you what it's like, I'm going to do a Bastion Remnant. Type that in right there. I guess I have to actually type it out. Remnant, okay? Then it'll show me that, okay? So the Y, it's at 808-264. And then if you lose track of that, you can just press T again. I have that frog in my throat again. And then it'll show you where it's at. So 808-264. So if I go to this way and go all the way back down that way, I should be able to find it. So, yeah, it'll show you from wherever it is, which is cool. So, yeah, I clearly, like, walked right past it, which makes sense because I didn't explore every single aspect of the Nether. So 808. Right, and then 264 down this way. So it's all the way down toward here. And so I'm going to show you what it looks like. I don't think I'm going to actually get anything out of it. I might, just to show you, like, what the loot is. And I do want to show you that music disc, the pig music disc. It's really, really good. It is a banger. It is a hit, okay? So I'm going to try to show you that as best I can. But if I didn't do this, I would basically be searching in the Nether for far too long. And again, just as a reminder of my methodology of doing this, right? It's the equivalent of like when you're watching a cooking show, and instead of watching the person cook the thing for 45 minutes, it's just magically done. So I feel like a lot of other content creators do this too, where they're like, oh yeah, no, it took me 4 hours to do this. And they're like, no. It didn't. It totally didn't. But you're lying to your audience. So at least I'm not lying, right? At least I'm not lying. So there you go. I'm trying to be as honest as I can all the time. You know what I mean? I try not to lie because lying isn't good most of the time. 808-Y264. So 808, I need to go this way. And you see, like, even just if I use the resources to go, I went the wrong way. Am I a dummy? Am I really that dumb? Why do I do this to myself? You know? Why Why can I not just comprehend simple directions? Why is this so difficult? You're probably at home, like, Brian, why are you actually going the wrong way? Like, what is actually wrong with you, you know? But hey, that happens. So I need to go all the way this way. And I thought I had a good grasp on what to do, but clearly I don't. So that's fine. I had some Chipotle for lunch, so I am fairly energized in terms of life and everything else. I feel alive. I usually get chicken in my burrito. I got barbacoa, which barbacoa I believe is just like, I think it's pork. I don't know. It tasted really good. I tried looking it up, and it's like barbacoa is various meats marinated. And I'm like, that doesn't help, but all right, whatever. Sure. All right, so here's another Bastion Remnant. This is not the one I was at before. They cannot see me. They cannot anything at all. So this one looks, you know, you can kind of see it a little bit better from the outside here. Let's see if there's any different loot inside of here. There's chains, which chains are new. If I can look in here and see what it takes to I must be able to see what it takes to craft something, right? Chains that way. Well, no, I guess I can't, not right in this form. But yeah, chains are a new thing, and you can make them, and that acts as a way to, like, make things obviously levitate off the ground in a more feasible-looking way. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, if I went all the way here, this is actually not any different in terms of the actual structure itself. So let's see if there's anything inside of here. There's nothing inside of here. Interesting. That must be an error because I was not here before, so I don't know. Whatever. How about over here? There's a whole lot of nothing. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the same sort of loot you can expect. Yeah, so in order for me to find another one, because this looks pretty basic over here, looks very familiar, I should say. If I want to find a new area, I have to go way far away from here and actually show you, you know, what it looks like. All right, so what's in here? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. So, yeah, I have to go super duper far away, which I could... No, I was actually at the other nether portal when I did this command. So I have to go, like, all the way in this direction and just hope. And I legitimately went around with that strider for, like, a solid 30 minutes. And I kept walking, and I kept trying to find things, but it's always so tough to keep your, like, coordinates and your position in Minecraft, in the Nether especially. And I know I have the coordinates and whatnot, but, like, you get so sidetracked. You get, like, all right, I'm going to go, okay, sure. You're like, okay, I'm going to go all the way this way. I'm going to go all the way that way now. And you kind of unintentionally end up going in circles, and you're like, this is kind of feels like a waste of time, even though it's really not. And it's like, yeah, there's still not, like, a super solid way to get around the Nether. It's not really, like, that wasn't really the solution. So, I don't know. I feel like I want, like, a giant spider to walk around, like, on the walls and stuff. That way I can, like, climb around the Nether and do stuff like that. But I don't know how feasible that would be. And they're obviously not going to add it anytime soon because they would have added that already into Minecraft. So at least in this way, you can see what the Nether looks like now. So when you load in a new Nether, it'll look like this. It'll look much more varied, I should say. And there's these, like, bones that appear, like, out of the ground and whatnot. They're just chilling. You can take them and use the blocks to decompose it and make it bone meal if you really wanted to. The bone structures look really good if you're wanting to build, like, a dragon, you know, carcass or something like that. That's pretty cool. And you can actually, if you're on a computer, you can tap up. I think you could probably do it on console too. If you put up on your the pad here, what's it called? The arrow keys. You can reload the same command you did before. So now this one is at 1,008, which is a pretty interesting coordinate location there. So yeah, just imagine it taking you this long to find all of these different things, right? Like, how long would it take you to get in the actual Nether with actual materials and do all this, you know? So this is the sake of me being a content creator as well. If you're playing by yourself, I feel like it's a bit more practical. oh, that's not my structure. I'm like, that's usually what I do. It's a bit more practical to play with your friends and do all that, but in terms of like what I want to do, this definitely works a lot more easily, and I'm not taking any of this stuff. Like, there is a bunch of diamond there. I'm just going to leave it. Whatever. What's in here? A bunch of that stuff. Cool. Whatever. Not that I really need any of that, but, you know, there it is. And this is not an easy way to get out of here, which is totally fine. I thought it would be. So I'm going to head over toward 1008 and show you what that structure looks like. Hopefully it's different. I really hope it is, because there's only a couple different types of structures, and I don't want to keep striking out here. All right, so here's this one here. There's a nether portal down here, so that's pretty cool. This one, you could almost make an entire portal out of it. Wow, cool. All right, so there's Fortune 1, Unbreaking, and Silk Touch. Pretty sweet. So this one looks like a giant cube. Okay, so this is a different type of structure than what we've seen before. So basically, I got to crack this bad boy open, just like a loot box, if you will. So I'm going to head in as I would through this way, typically. This looks like a residential area, I think is what it's... Oops. Cool. That is those things there, whatever. I'm going to get that out of here. So yeah, this is, there's like different type of structures. This might be the residential area. It doesn't show me like a specific locator for a specific type of structure. It just shows me the Bastion. So I can't type in like Bastion Remnant stable or Drawbridge or something. I really want to show you the Drawbridge. The Drawbridge is by far the coolest. Ooh, this is what makes this most valuable. All right, so you got to make your way all the way down through here, snag all this loot, and there's a bunch of nether quartz and diamond boots and all that. So in terms of loot, other than gold and whatnot, there's not really a lot to get here. The real amazing thing is the music disc, which the music disc is not in here. It's not anywhere that we have seen so far. So I don't know if these are worth getting to. I mean, there's definitely a good thing in having that mob spawner right there. Obviously, that's for the pigs, probably. No, that is for magma cubes. So you want to eradicate that as quickly as you can, because I hate the magma cubes, okay? And if you have some fire resistance, you are ready to go. That is a banner pattern, the snout. So actually, this banner pattern is the other unique thing to have in this right here. So I never got into the banner patterns and whatnot, but there are different patterns you can use to decorate banners. And there's a snout, kind of like how it is. Where's an example? It's like the chiseled black stone that I showed you before. It's got like it looks like a snout. All right, it looks like it. Actually, I can just show you in here. Hello, chiseled. No, hello, black stone. It looks like this. So it has that pattern right here. Why don't I just grab it and show you? That way I can be a professional creator. Yeah, so the pattern, it has like the 2 pixels right here and here, and it looks like that. So it's not really anything I innately desire, but yeah, there's that in case you want to do stuff like that. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're going through here. You know, you want to make sure... Oh, there's even more of it over here. Ooh, okay. So gold blocks chilling over here. Cool. I was about to fly away into nothing, but maybe there's more to this. No. Okay, it looks like it goes a little bit higher. There's gold blocks kind of littered everywhere. Wow. All right, wow, there is a ton on the outside here. Jeez, all right, I didn't realize that. So I guess there are multiple access points for gold blocks just chilling there. Wow, all right. Is it in a pattern or anything? No, it's just kind of scattered around there. So, yeah, you're going to want to explore this entire thing if you want to find every single little piece of loot that you can. There's all that little gilded black stone in there. And, yeah, this is what these lava pools look like. That's pretty sweet. So, let me find another Bastion structure. Ideally, I can find that drawbridge to show you, and then that will be it for me. And really everything I want to do in the Nether in terms of new exploring, I would have showed you everything. I feel like this is it. Yeah, this is it. All right, well, I just stumbled across this one going through here because I didn't even locate that one. So if I go to this, type up, Yeah, so this is this structure right here. So this is what the drawbridge looks like. Now, it's kind of hard to tell, but this is a skeleton right here. There's the 2 eye sockets right here. It's got the outline of the skull itself, and then the mouth through here. Yeah, it looks pretty bad to the bone. Now, this one got loaded inside of, like, a pre-existing structure right here. So if you took this and you popped it out of here, it would look more like the entrance to a castle or something like that. So obviously a ton of gold right here. Is there anything in the middle? No, nothing in there. There's also a lot of lava, and then the structure kind of ends right here. So there's nothing further down this way. This is really just it right here. So one of the things that you can get in the loot is called the Lodestone, which is what I'm looking for here. That literally right on cue. Literally right on cue. And it's tough for me to show that I didn't place it in there. I promise you I didn't. So the Lodestone is what I've been looking for. Now, I'm not going to keep it, but I'm going to show you what it does, okay? So if I go into here and I do a compass, bam. All right, so a compass in the Nether basically works all wonky, right? But if I have a Lodestone right here, and then I right-click on the Lodestone there, it'll always not point to where it needs to be. Okay, so I guess that doesn't really work down here. No, it doesn't. All right, what if I try it in the overworld? It should work. So that is one of the rarest things that you can get in one of these chests right here. In terms of the other things you can get, so in terms of the rarest things to get, you can get the music disc, ancient debris, netherite scrap, a spectral arrow. Well, I don't know what that is. You can get a snout banner pattern. What is a spectral arrow? What on earth is that? A spectral arrow is a arrow that offers a glowing status for 10 seconds. Glowing effect creates an outline of the target, which is visible through blocks and colored based on the target's team. Wipe by default. If a bow is enchanted with infinity, spectral arrows are still consumed. Well, I've never heard of that before, so I'm going to pop one of those into here and see if I can... Nope, that's not a... Really? What if I type in arrows? All right, there's like arrow of leaping, fire resistance. I don't know. All right, well, I guess I can't get one of those. Because if I type in arrow, nothing. If I type in spectral, nothing. Yep, fire aspect and all that. So I can't show that to you. But the music disc, I do want to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch all this stuff. I'm not going to use any of it. Oh, that actually worked. Oh, it's a different compass. Oh, okay. Wait. So if I put this here and then bam, I do that. So now, even in the Nether, it'll point toward wherever that lodestone is. I gotcha. So if you want to keep track of a location, that's how you do it. And as long as you keep this compass on you, you'll be good. I don't know if you can rename it. I'm assuming you can based on whatever you want this lodestone to be, but you can make like a bunch of these if you want to, and they all do the same thing. All right, so I nearly had that messed up. That's all right. Now, if I break this, what happens? It'll go... It'll still work? Wait. So if I do this here, do that, all right? That's pointing right to there. Break it. Now it goes all wonky. All right, so it doesn't work anymore. Cool. So that's what that does. And now that I have the coordinates in, like, above me here, I don't really need a lodestone. So the next thing I'm going to do in the next episode is show you what it takes to find netherite scrap in order to enhance, like, a diamond pickaxe or something like that. So I'm going to go back home. I want to thank you guys and girls for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing it out with me as always. Me showing you the remaining types of structures in the Nether. And the next step is to just get a bunch of netherite scrap, ideally, and make some pretty overpowered stuff. So I'll see if I can pull that off. But until then, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.